Hey there, it's Crystal Rose Creates, and today I'm going to show you how to make a sunflower crochet bookmark. To begin, you'll need yellow, green, and brown yarn, a hook, your tapestry needle, and scissors. I used a 4mm hook, and we're going to begin with a slip knot. Next, you're going to chain 4. And then you're going to insert your hook into the very first chain. You'll yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook to create a slip knot. Next, you're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do 10 double crochets into this loop or circle that we created. Be sure to count along the way and make sure that you just do 10. Remember that each V is 1 stitch, so currently I have 6 double crochets that I'm working into the circle. Now, once you have your 10 double crochets worked into your circle, you're going to pull that little tail tight so it closes the gap. And then you're going to insert your hook into the top of the first double crochet that you created into the circle. And you're going to close the circle with a slip stitch. Your circle should look just like this. Now, to fasten off, you're going to go ahead and cut your yarn, leaving a small tail. And what I do is I just chain 2, and on that second chain, pull my yarn all the way through and pull it tight. We're going to tuck our ends as we go, so grab your tapestry needle and go ahead and just weave those ends in, hiding them inside your circle. Go ahead and clip any extra yarn that you have. And next we're going to begin with the yellow yarn. So you're going to go ahead and insert your hook into one of the chains of your circle. And you're going to pull your yellow yarn through. Now with the longer string, you're going to go ahead and chain 2. Make sure you're holding the smaller piece in place so it doesn't unravel. Alright, so once you have your chain 2, into that same stitch, you're going to work what's called a cluster stitch. A cluster stitch is similar to a double crochet, only we're not finishing it all the way until we have 4 loops on our hook. Once you have 4 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of the loops. Alright, you just completed your first cluster stitch. Now to finish the petal, we're going to do a double crochet. Then you'll chain 2. And you'll slip stitch into that same stitch. Alright, that's the first petal. Now let's do it again. You're going to slip stitch into the very next stitch. Chain 2. Begin your cluster stitch. And a cluster stitch is really just 3 incomplete double crochets. Once you have 4 loops, yarn over and pull through all 4 of them. Then you're going to do a double crochet into the same stitch. And chain 2. Then you'll slip stitch into that same stitch. And you're going to do this all the way around in every stitch. Alright, now I am going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit, but feel free to pause the video, replay, rewind, do whatever you need to do to get the stitches right. And I will meet you back here once you're finished. Alright, now once you have all of your petals on your flower, go ahead and fasten off. And this is what your flower should look like. Now, since we have 2 strands in the back here, and I want to make sure this is very secure, I'm going to go ahead and just do a double knot to make sure that our flower does not unravel. Now, for this bookmark, you will need 2 flowers. So go ahead and make your other one. Don't forget, weave in those ends. Now that you have 2 flowers, we're going to go and make our vine that connects them. So grab your green yarn, and what we're going to do is just start with a slip knot. You're going to grab one of your flowers, and right where in between one of those petals, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, and pull it through like a slip stitch. And then you're going to chain about 30 is what I did. Sorry for the camera shake. My dog wanted my attention. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do about 30 chains. If you have a bigger book or a smaller book, just make it the length that you would need it. If you want it to hang longer, you can make it longer. If you wanted it shorter, you can make it shorter. For me, I just wanted it to comfortably fit the length of my book. So I did about 30. Once you have all of your chains done, you're going to go ahead and grab the other flower now, and you're going to do another slip stitch in between the petals. All right. Now, I kind of split my yarn here and was having some issues, but that's okay. If you mess up, remove your hook, frog it, and start again. Alright, now for this part, you're going to want to make sure your chain is laying the same way, and you're going to go in with single crochets all the way down your chains that you created. Alright, once you're finished with your single crochets, then you're going to do another slip stitch right where you did the first one. And we're going to go ahead and fasten off. Alright, so for the last part, we're just going to clean it up some, and we're going to again secure with a double knot. We're going to take our needle and we're going to weave in those ends. And when you're finished, you'll have a beautiful sunflower bookmark. This is perfect to sell in your Etsy shop or make for family and friends or yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and just show me some support, give me some comments, some love. I would love to hear from you guys, and I look forward to making more tutorials for you soon.